I get asked every day what buyers are looking for in the market right now, and the answer is it really depends on who you're trying to sell to. One of the most important things you can do before you start marketing your property is to understand who is actually going to have the biggest emotional reaction to your property's features. What I mean by this is if you're trying to market the features of your property to the wrong audience, you're going to be unlikely to sell your property for a premium. A great example of this is if your property is across the road or around the corner from the best school in the area, then there's a pretty good chance that families are going to be interested in your property if you've included those key school details in your marketing. Now, if your house has a large number of bedrooms relative to the rest of the market, or maybe they have a large number of living spaces relative to what is available in the rest of the market, then this is again going to increase your appeal to a family that has children that are going to potentially be at school age, and your purchasers are thinking about, well, hey, we're going to need room as the children get older. Lastly, if you have something that's very rare for your area, and this can typically be an expensive feature, like say for instance a pool is an example, it's important this is clearly a focal point of your marketing in most cases. Because while people look at the things they need, emotional decisions are normally based on what they want, not on what they need. We all know, a lot of dads that see a great shed and they say, I love this property, I want this property. Or it could be a partner that sees an extra bedroom that they've got now earmarked as their hobby room. In each category of the types of prospective buyers, be it a growing family, retirees, investors, or first home buyers, you're going to find that they're all potentially going to be looking for something a bit different to one another. If you're targeting investors, maybe a good long-term tenant is going to be that attractive key point. If you're looking at selling to potentially a family, then it could be possibly the location relative to the school, the sporting hubs, the things that growing families may want to have nearby. Or the property may be very low maintenance, and that could be ideal for someone who is retiring, and maybe they possibly want to travel where a low upkeep yard is going to allow them to enjoy their travel without having to spend ages in the garden or worrying about their garden going to waste. In each of these examples, you will likely find they resonate with one group, but not as much the others. So if you stick to understanding your best purchaser and market in a way that's going to be talking directly to them, then you're more likely going to get that ideal deal on the table for you to consider. I'm Ricky from Real People Real Estate. Find more of our useful real estate tips on our YouTube channel, or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and Google Podcasts.